Welcome, Leo. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I have pulled for you for this new moon in Pisces on the 27th. The Page of Pentacles is your overall energy. This is describing you taking up a task from the very beginning, as in making a plan, looking at the deliberate and careful steps necessary and required in getting something done. You're moving at your own pace. This can be you learning a new craft, a new skill, or beginning a project in which you are asking for help or receiving help from someone who will lead you in the right direction. You're very aware here that you want to do things correctly. So you may be relearning something, updating a skill in a way that is more appropriate to the context of this new project, new effort. It also indicates that you have an open and willing mind. In some ways, I see this also relating to your taking a more nuanced approach to the development of relationships that are in your life. You may be accepting or tolerating a relationship that is necessary for you in some way or another, and you are reapproaching the terms on which you share power, time, money, children, and you're open to understanding that there are many ways that this something that you desire and something that others desire can be accomplished through compromise. But it does require discussing it and considering a multiple of opportunities. And this is a general reading, Leo, so this is not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, I have hopefully included information for that in the description box or the comments below. For now, welcome to all of you that are here, and I appreciate you spending time with me. So for your present energy, you have the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is really describing the speed at which communication is opening up for you. So there are a lot of ideas out there. There may be lots of conversations, lots of connections that you're making. There are a lot of ideas that you are privy to or open to. There may be invitations or offers that you are considering. Nothing has landed, but there is a lot of movement. There is a lot of communication. It can be related to this newer negotiation or project that you are starting, this new pathway to being open to doing things differently than you've done them before. In the past, the High Priestess. This is such a beautiful card, particularly with this new moon in Pisces energy, which is really opening up your intuition, helping you to acknowledge your sensitivities, however you experience them. This can be your recognizing the wisdom you've gained from knowing what is right for you. As you reflect on the experiences that you've had, you begin to understand yourself better when you recognize choices you've made for better or worse in the past and what you've learned from that. And that's the source of the wisdom that you hold. This is wisdom that you keep to yourself. And so I see in the past, whatever direction you're launching in the present, you have considered this for a long time. It has taken you, for some of you, certainly as long as years, to really consider the best way to move forward in a particular arena. And this does seem to bear on your longer term significant relationships, those intimates in your life, your children, your spouses, your former spouses, your good friends, colleagues that you deeply respect, business partners, all of these relationships you've been reformulating and reordering in your life with a view to put yourself at the center of that. So now as you approach these negotiations, you're coming from a place of knowing who you are, what you actually want, and where you belong. In the future, the Ten of Swords. I just get this huge sigh of relief. This is about closing a very challenging chapter in your life. And it does seem related to a significant relationship that may still be in your life, one that you have had to come to terms with, relevant to the way that this relationship may have viewed you in the past, the way you may have strove to conform or meet the expectations of others in this way, the way you come to understand that those expectations of you were not necessarily in alignment with your own desires or needs for yourself. But this is a way of surrendering to that past, releasing those ideas, not fighting those ideas anymore, accepting them as being divinely orchestrated for you to rebirth yourself, to reimagine yourself, to understand that there are so many more options available to you that even those who expected the best for you and were misguided in their expectations had never considered. This is you growing to realize that you are in a place of building from the ground up. And based on your imagination and the opening up of your mind to new ideas, you are scanning the horizon. This is a source of all the information that is swirling around you at this time. If this reading is resonating for you, Leo, please like this video. Please share this with others if you're inclined to do so. And please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And I appreciate all the support that I get from you in whatever form it comes. And I pulled the service card. I feel good when I can help others. Excuse me. This is about your understanding that in serving yourself by authentically aligning yourself to the goals, to the vision that is important to you, to the betterment of your well-being, your circumstances, the conditions of your life, you are serving all those in it. Service is not the unselfish cloistering yourself away in a monetary or working in a soup kitchen for the rest of your life. And we have all of these almost romantic and archaic ideas of what service can be. Service is any and all of us when we are aware of what gifts we have that can support and help others. And that's always from a place of self-centeredness in the best way, in order to give from a full cup. And that full cup often is the experiences you've lived and the lessons you've learned from those experiences, to be able to offer those, to support others as they need it, even when they don't know that they need it, is part of what is available to you at this time, and part of the long deliberation you've taken in selecting the path and the best offers and opportunities for you at this time. In the present, the Eight of Wands is clarified by the Messenger of Earth and the Nine of Fire. Being a fire sign, this on top of the 8 is really indicating that you are determined, tireless in your approach. And part of what you are focused on is your security and stability, is your comfort, are the resources that will help to protect you and yours. And towards that end, you have been through a lot. You have thrown yourself into this over and over again, taken as many paths or as many opportunities as you saw that would help you and your loved ones or your family members to be safe, protected, and well provided for as well. That no longer becomes something that you rely on from others. This has become something that you understand is an expression and an activity that you author, that you initiate, and that you don't give up on. There's an aspect to Leo that is that fierce, courageous, brave lion on the outside, but is that inner strength within when you've tamed that animal instinctual nature of yours so that you can persevere and continue despite the outward conditions. In the past, the High Priestess is clarified by the Page of Fire and the Wheel of Fortune. In order to create this deep space that has brought you to a place that you're in the present moment, you've actually had to allow yourself to dream, to become inspired, to expose yourself to the inspiration that would help to motivate you to change your life. And this change has come about as a result of you reflecting on your experiences, looking at your gifts and talents, understanding that the many experiences that you've had have actually, similar to the High Priestess, helped you to understand who you are as opposed to who you're not. And that has completely shifted your view of the world and your view of the possibilities and opportunities that you have. In the future, the Ten of Swords is clarified by the Justice card and the Judgment card. It's called the Call in this deck. With Justice, these two cards together are showing you a new vision that is burning away many of the difficult and challenging experiences that you've had in terms of the damage done, the heartbreak, the disappointments, the failures, the sense of failure. You now understand was necessary in order for you to understand who you are and what you're capable of. There's a way that you have had to overcome some mistreatment, some oppression, some inequity, something that you kept nominating yourself to over and over again until you finally understood what your purpose was. So this service that you now understand is this call from the universe, this understanding that you're part of a larger plan and that everyone has a role to play. This call helps you to revalue and reevaluate, to prize your gifts, the talent you have, to not doubt that talent, to not second guess it, and to glory in it. Not for selfish reasons of fame or vanity, but because this is a gift. This helps you express the need, the ideas, the attention, the conditions, the mistreatment, the unfairness that exists in the world, and that you can do something about it. This is a beautiful combination showing how much work you've had to do to earn this place in your life right now. You have been wounded. mightily by others. And now you've come to a place of understanding that that was all to the purpose of finding your own. I'm going to finish up this reading with a yogic path oracle, something I haven't done in a while. And I've pulled from the deck Brahma, and I'm going to look that up so I can read to you. And Brahma is the god of creation. It's time to create. Brahma, the creator of the universe and all beings, has come to you with a message that now is the time to bring that idea to fruition. What is that idea you've been sitting on but haven't taken action? Now's the time to plant that seed into the earth and water it with your intention so it sprouts to life. It's benefiting all those around you. Brahma's story symbolizes the time cycle through which the world moves from creation to sustenance, from sustenance to dissolution, and from dissolution to new creation. Which cycle are you on? Thank you so much, Leo, for this reading. Until next time, namaste.